Hey everybody, I've made one before. I made a Chaffles video before, but now that I have some better cameras, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make another one again today for you guys. So let's get it going. Okay, so this may look a little overwhelming at first, but I just have everything out on display. So essentially what I did here, for our core base, I do a 1/3 cup of mozzarella, low skim, low moisture, and a tablespoon of cream cheese. We're gonna microwave that in a minute. As for most of our dryness, everything I've done is basically a teaspoon. So I do a teaspoon of coconut flour, a teaspoon of almond flour, then a teaspoon of some monk fruit sweetener. I use golden this time. You can use golden or regular or any kind of sweetener that you usually like. I do a teaspoon of baking powder, and then half a teaspoon of some cinnamon and half a teaspoon of this apple pie seasoning. That's basically everything here. And then we're gonna go ahead and melt down our cheeses and use 1 egg, and we're gonna mix this all together. And that should give us about 3 chaffles per. So you can do this, you can copy this for every 3. So if you wanted to make 6, you just wanna double this recipe. Okay, so I just did 30 seconds, and this is basically the consistency we're looking for. We just wanna make sure we don't see any kind of cheese like stringed in there. So you can kind of take a look. You can just see it's just a melted pile of cheese here. So this is perfect. So we're gonna toss this into our mix and 1 egg. You don't even have to bother scrambling the egg. We'll just crack it, throw it in here, and use a hand mixer and get this all mixed up. Now you see sometimes it still stays kind of clumpy, so I'm just gonna take this, throw it in the microwave for another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll come right back to it. All right, so after another 30 seconds, so that is the perfect consistency that we're looking for. Now I use just a little hot iron waffle maker, and I like to take a little bit of coconut oil just for the first time, and I just kind of give it a little spray. Now I've already had this on, so this is already ready to go. All right, so now we just take a spoon. I'm gonna do about 2 or so piles in here. I like to kind of spread it a little, but not too much, but just enough to kind of give you that initial layer. That's fine. And then we're just gonna go ahead and close it. And we'll let that cook, and then we'll be right back. As you can see, this is smoking pretty good. So my general rule is once this is no longer smoking, about 20-30 seconds after that, these are ready to go. All right, so I'm pretty sure this one's done. We're gonna take a look. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. So we'll put that down. I like to immediately put a little slab of butter on one and let that kind of sit. And we're gonna go ahead and do the last 2. Now you can go ahead and use your silicone spatula to get the very last of everything in your batter, so we can get a 3rd one going. Okay, now I put a little bit of fruit on mine. Today I'm gonna do some raspberries and blueberries, but we're gonna go ahead and get this last one done here. All right, so this one should be done. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so I was a little low on the batter, but that's okay. We still were able to make 3 real nice ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate that. We're gonna put another thing of butter on here. And like I said, I'm gonna use some raspberries and blueberries. So again, not too much, because you know, carbs, but I just throw a few in here. Just kind of throw them around. Then I like to use the maple syrup here. I'm just kind of drizzle that in. Maybe a little more than I should have, but that's okay. Then we go ahead and use some Ready Whip. I just like to do a couple of maybe a little bit more, you know. This is my breakfast, so. Then I like to top with some coconut flakes, which you don't have to, but I just kind of like to throw a little bit in here. And there you have it. Super easy to make, super tasty. If you want to go ahead, if you want it even sweeter, you can just sprinkle a little bit sweetener on there, or even let's see where all my stuff is. I have too many seasonings. Maybe we'll just go ahead and tap a little cinnamon on here. And there is our breakfast. It's just about 3 grams of carbs, maybe 4, depending with the fruit. All right, so here's our plate. This is about 3 to 4 grams of net carbs with the fruit. Perfect, awesome breakfast. We're gonna go ahead and bite into this bad boy right now. Just get a little bit of everything here. There it is. Awesome. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. So once again, please give me a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave in the comments below if there's any other kind of meals you guys would like me to cook. And of course, if you guys want to give me a follow on Facebook or Instagram, it's Everyday Keto Meals for both of them. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.